Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
I seen you inside the theater, man, and I think you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Excuse me, hold up. Thank you for the compliment. What is my baby?
That's your woman?
Yes.
I don't see a ring on her finger.
Oh, it ain't there yet, but imagine this.
And it's not.
Ain't no way I'm gonna imagine nothing like that. She too fine for that, brother.
Right.
Can I get your number?
You sure can.
Excuse me, hold up. Excuse me?
Watch out, bro.
Networking.
You ain't
I make this stuff up, man. You know, it's truly a cold world out here. It really, really is, man. As far as I'm concerned, this dude did this other guy a solid. You now found out she's not yours. You found out she doesn't respect you. You found out she don't want you like that, G. You know, it's the best thing could ever happen to you, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing finding out that your girl ain't your girl, and I wish more men could understand that. Most men out here will want to kill themselves. Oh, she left me, I'm broken. You're not broken, man. She left, alright, cool. You know what? Move on with your life, G. God had it happen for a reason. You get up, you decide to put that work in and better yourself every single day, man. You know what I mean? You get on that grind, you make more money, you build yourself as a man, you build your assets, and you improve your life and never ever think about her again, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna take time, but you'll get there. God will guide you there, man. You know what I mean? These women are not worth that, I promise you.
What up, what up, what up? Friday. Not Friday for me though. I decided to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna be working until like next Saturday. But it is what it is. Trying to get ready for the summer. So there's a post that says something like, I hate when people take long times to respond. Why can't they just be real and say you're not interested? Right? So it just gave me the desire to make a video. I push him to the brink. My pussy doesn't stink. He still wants me because he puts me in his ink. He doesn't he? Still is it. And I can still play tug of war as hard because he misses me. All I know is I found a pound of coke a while ago, and now that pound of coke is small. What would I do to call her out on it? She'll flip the whole script. Ooh, she's a manipulative, evil bitch. I am spit on that shit. But what y'all gotta understand is this, man. This is why it's so important to have cutoff game. You can't second guess yourself when it comes to leaving people alone, because 9 times out of 10 you're right. I'm gonna also say this. This is how I see it. If you got to question whether they're interested or not, they're probably not. What's the odds of someone being interested in you and you not knowing it? A lot of you men feel like, well, women are shy and they want you to approach them, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, the guy that she likes knows that she's got some interest in him. She might not blatantly come up to you like men come up to women and all that other stuff. But she's gonna throw little jabs. She's gonna throw choosing signals. Somehow, some way, you're gonna know. Like, she might not literally flirt with you. She just might talk to you a lot at the gym or something. Come around you a lot at the gym. Just been friendly. Most females are not too friendly if they have no interest in you. I mean, they're nice. There's a difference. To me, there's a difference between being friendly and nice. If you can get that, I just dropped the gym for you men. I don't know about women because I'm not a woman, so I don't really know. I'll think about it during this video. But for men, friendly and nice, you got to separate the two things. You got to understand when a woman's been nice and when she's been friendly. That could be a choosing signal. She's just not literally coming up to you. But in this instance, this person is saying, a person taking long to respond, and sometimes people can have high interest, or they just busy, they just don't respond. Sometimes people don't feel like talking, sometimes people are going through things. But if that's the case, or if it's low interest, either way, you should just fall back. Either way. If they have high interest and you fall back, well, guess what? They're going to come after you. They're going to come back after you like, oh shit, man, maybe I fumbled that person. Maybe they think that I wasn't interested. Let me hit them up. You know, but the problem is, we got people who like to play this little game, you know, they'll wait until, oh shit, he or she about to leave. Let me throw this bone out here to get them back, reel them back in. Nah, fuck that. I'm reeling your ass back in. You ain't going nowhere. That's the issue. And that's why sometimes people be scared to cut off people who really don't show burning desire. But what you gotta have balls of steel out this motherfucker, because the way I see it is this, man. If it's meant for me to be, I can't lose it. I can't lose a woman that was sent for me from God because she wasn't showing interest and I decided to fall back. I'm not gonna lose a woman that really liked me that way because I didn't do anything wrong. The woman, if she really liked me like that, she's gonna realize, oh shit, he's not talking to me because I wasn't talking to him. Not because he's not talking to me because I put all this effort into him and he's ignoring me, or vice versa. I'm putting all this effort into this woman and she's still ignoring me. So you're not going to come up with that thought process of the process you would come up with if she was coming at you and you really was like busy or some shit, and then she said fuck it. Now your thought process might be like, oh shit, what about that girl that, man, I think I might have interest in her, and I've really been busy and I ain't been hitting her up like that. Let me hit her up. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen. Versus, and I ain't want him anyway. I don't want her anyway. So I don't really care if they hit me up or not. I wasn't hitting them up anyway. I got all these over here and over there, so I don't give a fuck anyway. And I really don't care. I'm not here to talk about how many people got on deck and all that dumb ass shit. You know, to me, I feel like they all got somebody on deck. You know, they're going to have to convince me that they don't. And that's going to take a long time. You know what I mean? But I know when, I think I know and I think y'all know when you are the only option versus a bunch of options. You'll know. Like I said before, a long time ago, the more options they have other than you, the less they can give to you, unless you are the number one option, right? But if you are the number one option, they really don't want to fuck with the other options. That's why they give all to you. So it's like you're still the number one option, but the thing is, you might not be making them the number one option. Nobody makes you their number one option and still fucking with other options. The only way they do that is because they feel like you're not fucking with them. So they got to kind of keep the door open to use them. You know how they say use you for attention or use you for sex or whatever the case? That's why in that case. But let's stick to the script. Let's stick to the script. The script is, why won't you tell me that you're not interested? Narcissist. Why won't you tell me that you're not interested? Why wouldn't a narcissist tell you that they're not interested? Ask yourself that shit for a second while I take some of this water. Why wouldn't a narcissist tell you, I don't want you? I don't want you. Why? Let me get some of this and you think about that for a second. You know how women be like, why don't you just say you want to fuck and that's it? Or a man be like, why don't you just say you want some money and that's it? Right? Think about it. A woman gonna come up to you and say, I don't want to give you no pussy at all, but I want your money and all that shit. Yeah. In what world is a man gonna be like, you know what? I think I'll go ahead and take that deal. The man's not gonna do that. In what world is a woman gonna, the only way a man, see, the man would do it if the woman's like, just pay me to fuck, he might do it, right? And vice versa, a man might do it. I mean, a woman might do it if you say, if you're on the same page and she don't really want commitment, but she might want sex from you, right? But no woman's gonna say yes to you saying, look, I just want to fuck, that's it. Ain't no chance of you getting no money from me, no none of that. The only way a woman would comply with that shit is if that's all she wanted. But 9 times out of 10, she can get that from whoever she wants. So she usually wants more than just sex from a man. So a man can't really just walk up to a woman and be like, yeah, I just want sex, man. That's it. That's it. And people ain't going to just tell you, you know, I don't really want you, man, but I mean, them benefits that I want you for, you know, I'm just going to blatantly tell you, I just want you for your benefits, not you. They can't do that because people ain't going to fuck with them. Everybody, what I tell y'all before, man, in videos, people have to come in disguise of a good woman or good man or husband or wife material to get what? Husband or wife benefits. I have to act like I'm a good man, good woman, husband or wife material to get husband or wife benefits or get boyfriend, girlfriend benefits. So no man's going to tell a girl, because this is a woman saying this, I think, I don't know who, it doesn't matter, it's the same thing. And this video is not about that person, that's why they're not tagged or nothing like that. They just gave me the idea to talk about the topic. The narcissist ain't gonna close the door for you. You gotta do that shit, man. Every now and then the narcissist might be like, you know what, I ain't gonna fuck with them no more. Because there's no benefit there. But if you still hanging on and texting them and trying to fuck with them and shit, there's still a benefit there. I still got my dummy. My dummy ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna keep this mask on. I'm gonna keep this narcissist mask on. And the moment he try to get away or she try to get away, I'm gonna reel them back in. As long as they still you playing a fool, they're gonna play you. I'm gonna say it again. As long as they see that you are still playing the fool, I'm gonna play you. It's so deep, people. Get over there, man. What you doing, bro? You way too far over, bro. It don't make no sense. If you tired, get out. Go. Park. You know what I mean? Hey, it's so deep, it's to the point that some people know you know. Some narcissists know that you know that they're narcissists, but if you're still going to play along with it, like a woman, I cheated on him, he knows it, and he's still going to act like nothing happened type shit. All right, then I'm going to keep playing it. So it don't matter if they've been exposed or not. Usually when they're exposed, people don't play along though. They're like, you're exposed, you're a narcissist, whatever, I ain't fuck with you no more, right? But you got some people, she cheated on me, this or that, I'm still gonna act like that never happened type shit. Well, they gonna still act like they gonna keep playing the game. You can call them out all you want. This is what I'm trying to say. You can call them out all you want, but until your actions say, nah, I ain't fucking with you no more. It don't matter. Just because I called a narcissist out, man, you a lying, cheating ass female, blah, blah. You see it on Facebook all the time. Men call out these women all the time, and do they change? Nope. They still gonna try to run the game on you. Women call men out all the time. Do they change? Nope. They still gonna run the game. Because it's up to you to grab your fucking balls, or if you're a female, your fucking click, right? Click, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and walk away. What if a person is making you feel like they ain't not interested, right? Then why do you keep wanting to try to make them interested? What do you think you're going to get from these people? I understand that when people act like they don't want you, it's something within yourself that makes you feel like you're not good enough. But don't take that bait. I made videos on this shit. Yeah, it's gonna make you feel like something wrong with you, but in the end, really in reality, it's them. They're not good enough for you. Because at the end of the day, if you was the one who really liked them and they didn't like you back, you're the one that got something to lose, not them. But they're the one that's actually losing out, not you. You got something to lose because you're trying to put your all into something and they ain't trying to put nothing in it, right? But if you really weigh it out, they're the ones that's taking the loss, not you, because they weren't trying to fuck with you anyway. So let me translate this shit for y'all a little bit. Let's say I like a girl don't like me, right? Right? Let's say I like her, she don't like me. If I like somebody, you, me, whoever, a girl, whoever, a girl watching, a guy watching, me, whoever. If you like somebody, you're going to try to give them your all, right? But if they don't like you back, they're not going to try to give you your all. So whose loss is it really? Everybody who gets rejected by people and all this other shit think it's your loss. The person who's getting rejected or whatever, or not wanted. You think it's your loss. No, it's their loss. Because they was never going to give you what you was going to give them. Think about it, people. They was never, this is why I don't care about, oh shit, okay, she's fine as fuck. And she thinks she's better than me. She's so much better than me. But at the end of the day, I want to give a woman the world. Right? I want to give a woman the world. So what can a woman do for me? Okay, she got some makeup on and she look good and she got a pussy. So I plan on giving her more than she could ever give me because I'm not going to ask her for much. So if she don't want me, whose loss is it? I can't hear y'all. Whose loss is it? It doesn't matter if she like me or not. It's not my loss. I can go get another guy. But when it comes to me and you, who lost? Me or you? You lost. Because you really wasn't really trying to fuck with me anyway. You wasn't trying to be a benefit to me anyway. So that's how you gotta look at it when they don't want to text you and all this. All it is, people, is this. They talking to other people. So fuck them, man. This is why I try to tell y'all about go look at my video called Stay Away from Casual Daters. I've been doing this shit a long time. I just didn't have the audience yet. I'm starting to finally get it, finally. I'm starting to get the credit that I deserve. But there's a video that I made a long time ago called Stay Away from Casual Daters. And this is one of the reasons why. And a lot of people say, well, you got to date people to find out this and find out that. That's fine. But when you come across me and you don't think that I'm the best, like this might be the best option, let me just chill with this one. If I don't see that shit, then you can keep going. Because you knew I existed, right? The only way that I give you a pass is if I wasn't trying to press on you. You was pressing on me, but I really wasn't pressing on you. Then I can see why you probably talk to other people. Like, oh, he really ain't trying to fuck with me. Maybe I'll try my luck somewhere else. I get that, right? But if I'm showing you some reciprocation, right, and you know I exist, and then I'm gonna still go look for more. You ain't good enough. I'm gonna still go look for more. We can only do one thing after that. There's only one thing else we can do. If I'm not your number one, there's only one thing that we can do. I'm not making no woman, no girlfriend that thinks another guy's better. But you're just gonna pick me because I'm the one that you can have, but the one you want, you can't have type shit. No. And that's exactly what's gonna happen with y'all people who constantly keep leaving the door open for these lollygag motherfuckers, man. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if they're a player or not, and that's female or male. There's somebody that they got a lot of attention and traction for, and they're going to go all out for that person, even if it's just temporary. Because players, they'll go all out for this one. All right, I'm done, I fucked him, or whatever. She got money or whatever from him, or now she on to the next, right? But they still going to go all out because that person got the interest right now. But what happens is you guys are dealing with a lot of people. When I say you guys, women too, you're dealing with people who are talking to a lot of people. You're dealing with a lot of people who are talking to a lot of people. If you're cool with that, then hey, do you. But if you're not cool with that, then once you see this energy that this girl is talking about in this post, about I gotta wait 2 or 3 days and all that shit, don't fuck with them no more. Because they texting somebody. See, the woman, that woman said, why can't you just be real and say that you don't want me? You're not interested. No. Why can't you be real? When I say you, I'm talking to her, me, whoever. Why can't you be real and say this person really don't want me? Why can't you be real? See, the thing is this. The reason why I think most people can't be real is say, you know what, this person don't want me. It's an ego thing. Because if you admit that, now I got to feel like I'm not good enough. unless you up on game. Unless you up on game. What do I mean by up on game? If a woman says, nah, you're not good enough, Juan, I want this guy over here. That don't mean that guy better than me. She might like that guy better than me, but that don't mean he better than me. So my ego is not bruised whatsoever. That's why I give no fucks about if a woman want me or not. None. You know why? Because I want me. I like me. I love me. That's all that matters. As long as I got God in me, there's always going to be a chance for me to get someone better. Oh, they didn't like me? God must have somebody better for me then. That's how I see it. You can't be from God if you don't like me. At the end of the day, if I'm going to commit to a female, then I want the one that God got for me. I don't know how I'm going to do it or whatever. I know one thing, it's not liking the wrong ones that the devil got for me. I know that. So you can't be from God if you don't like me. So I don't give a fuck. So all this, why ain't they texting me and then I don't give a fuck. I already know why. Why are you asking yourself a question you already know? I don't think no man's better than me. I say that with the utmost respect for all men across this motherfucker. All men should be great. I ain't saying that I don't see great men out here. I see it. I see great women out here too. But when I choose a woman, no woman's better than her in my opinion. I wouldn't have chose her if I didn't think so. And when it comes to me, there ain't no man better than me. That's just how I feel. The only man I want to be better than me is if I have sons. Or a son. That's the only one I want to be better than me. Anybody else, brother, I don't give a fuck. Maybe I would have wanted my dad to be better than me, but I didn't have one of them. Right? So that's irrelevant in my opinion. For me, anyway. But the only man that I want to be better than me, and I say this 100% honestly, is if I have a son. And then his sons. I want my grandkids to be great too. I want them to be greater. To keep making us better and better. But anybody else outside of that shit, nigga. Of course, if I have nephews and shit, I want them to be great too. But all in all, the point is this. I don't think no man's better than me. So no woman's going to convince me that, oh, he's better than me. That's why I chose him. I don't give a fuck what you chose. I don't give a fuck if you don't call me back. Why? Because I got money to get. I got a boat to be on. I got a boat to be on. Imagine you crying over a woman like a baby-faced bitch. Right? You crying over a woman like a baby-faced bitch, or you crying over a dude like a baby-face. You know what I mean? But me, I said, man, fuck all that. They didn't want me. You know what? I'm just going to grind and shit. Now I'm on a boat, and some fine-ass women see me on a boat. I can have any woman I want now. And you worry about this thought that was fucking your fans. Worry about why she not calling you back. I'm on a boat popping a bottle. Well, you know, I don't pop drink, but I'm on a boat drinking water and shit. Well, even if there ain't no woman on it, get over, man. Get your ass over. Why is it so hard for motherfuckers to drive, right? You all over in my lane. Anyway, man, I'll be on the boat, my own boat, drinking, fucking, eating salmon and shit, and you worry about why a woman didn't text you back. You know why I'm able to be on a boat eating salmon? Because I didn't care about the woman texting me back. Or not. Okay, you don't text me back, that's fine. You know what? Nobody want to text me. Let me work on this. Let me go to work tomorrow. Let me keep building my project. Let me keep working on my craft. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. You build houses. You do roofing. Whatever it is. You know what? I'm going to go a little harder. Ain't no women in my life right now, man. I'm just going to focus on me. Why am I going to focus on people that's not focused on me? Motherfuckers texting 5, 6, 10, 20 other people. You're not focused on me, and that's fine. That's fine. Y'all gotta stop this shit, man. The thing is this, man. The reason why you're chasing something that doesn't want you is because you think that you're not good enough. You're really fighting a feeling of that person making you feel like you're not good enough. But I'm trying to tell you, 9 times out of 10, every time I seen a woman that didn't want me, and I look and see what they do want, and this is no offense, I can just kind of see like, nah, I don't think so, man. I don't see this. I don't see what you see. I don't really give a fuck what you see, to be honest. And a lot of times, I'm not even gonna say it like that. Because honestly, you can't tell somebody what they see in somebody that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. But I will say this. 9 times out of 10, a woman that didn't want me, I look back at that woman like, shit, I'm glad you didn't want me. You did me a favor. And that's what I mean by you can't be from God. Y'all not following me. Any woman or man watching this video, it's not about you looking at the other woman like I just said. That's why I kind of corrected myself. It's not about you looking at the other woman or man and saying, I'm better than them. You're supposed to feel like you're better than anybody. You're not supposed to feel like somebody's better than you, put it like that. I don't feel like I'm better than anybody. I just don't feel like nobody better than me, which makes me feel like I'm the best man in the world. And I'm supposed to feel that way because I need that to become this great person, right? I need that to become this great person. But really, what I want to tell y'all is to those guys and those girls that's not wanting y'all gonna look back 10 years from now like, you might even have a girl or a guy later like, man, I wouldn't have been able to get you if I would have got with that, or if they would have liked me. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. Everything happens for a reason. You can't be scared to fail in search of perfection. He said it perfectly. Don't be mad at them when they're on to the next one. If they was really rocking with you and think you this shit, no way they just gonna lose interest just like that. I'm texting another guy or another girl just like that. It don't work that way, people. So I don't want you anyway because your interest wasn't real. If your interest was real, there's no way you lost interest in me just like that because I said something wrong or text something wrong. Stop it. Y'all are living in this world, in this prison. This fucking prison that's making everybody feel like they gotta be perfect or there is some perfect person when it's both lies. It's both lies. You don't have to be perfect and there is no such thing as no perfect person. But they probably think somebody better than you and that's fine. They think they're perfect and they think you're not. That's why they taking this and talking to this or that one. Or maybe I decided to take her to Olive Garden and look at all the money I got. I'm the biggest boss. And that's all right. Because you know why? Because I only want a woman that can appreciate the small things. Because if she can't appreciate the small shit, like just sitting on the car, the trunk of the car talking, looking up at the stars at night or something, maybe she drinking something or something, who knows, right? If she can't appreciate shit like that or walk in the park or going to Olive Garden, then she can't appreciate the big shit even if I did give it to her. So why the fuck would I? So let dumb, here's $1,000, I'm a simp, bitch. Let dumb do all that shit. He not gonna know if that girl really fucking with him. And for you women watching, I'm not saying to hold out forever and act like and make a man feel like you have no interest because you don't want to touch him or some shit. You know, you gotta kind of give him some type of something. You might not have to fuck him yet, but kiss or something. Let him know you're interested. But I'm saying that to say this: all those women, I'm gonna fuck him real quick, and let them do what they do. That's fine. You don't get a lot of men because the women that's out here fucking them right away and shit, and you don't want to do that yet. That's fine. That's fine. Let them do their thing, just like the man with the $1,000, the dumbass simps. Let them do their shit, right? But you know, you would have had something later on. You got something more. You got something later more special than they do. They hit quick and miss, just like these dudes. They hit quick and miss. Yeah, he paid. Yeah, he took you on a $500 date. But I'm the $500,000 man. He got $5,000. But you think you winning because you chose him. Because you too stupid to see when something is real that nobody gonna just jump out the window like that, right? But I will say this for these women watching. Because I know as you get older, you start to be like, man, I can't just fuck a guy like that because, you know, they sometimes they don't appreciate it or that's once they get what they got and they dump, dip and all that shit, a real one won't do that. That's number one. But all I can say is this. I ain't gonna say fuck a dude right away and shit. I can't tell you that, but what I say is, you gotta at least kiss the guy or some shit. You gotta do something. Or just let it be known, like, I really like you, but I really, really want to take it slow or some shit. Now, some women will say, I'm just taking it slow and this and that, and they be full of shit. You really gotta be sincere about this shit so he'll know, like, maybe she do want to maybe she just hurt right now. You know what I mean? She hugged up on me all the time. And plus, a man can tell. If a woman constantly hitting you up all the time, like I said before, you'll know when you're the only option or the number one option. So I could get it, like, okay, she don't want to fuck yet, but she constantly hit me up for shit, damn near every day and all this shit. I might be okay with that. But I'm definitely not going to go for that bullshit if you doing what this woman said in this title, texting me every 5 days and shit, and we ain't fucking and shit. Nah, I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing, because I know the difference between when a woman is basically falling for me, head over heels type shit, and a woman who's a player. Just like I know the difference between a woman being nice and a woman being flirting. I forget what I said earlier. I don't think I said flirting. I don't think that was the word, but y'all get the point. And also, another thing with the texting shit, if you a person that gets and you're feeling some type of way about a person not texting or leaving you on red, here's how you kill that shit. I'm gonna give you some game, because sometimes it might not be what you think, and they really might be trying to fuck with you, so they could be just busy right now. That's just what it is until somebody really get close to you sometimes. A lot of times that's what it is. Like, they don't know who you are. They might think you on games and they scared to get attached, and who knows? Could be a lot of shit. That's why you gotta stop the fucking texting shit and let's go out. Let's hook up. Let's meet in person. Then you know. Like, a girl can't play her little text game if I say, let's meet in person. I don't want to text, let's just meet in person. See, it kills all that. And then even some of them think they slick. All right, I'll meet you. And then when that day comes, it's some other shit. My dog got sick or something. Gone. See, y'all scared to cut people off. That's the thing. You're scared to say, nah, she full of shit, I'm gone. He full of shit, I'm gone. Because y'all don't want to believe that when you like somebody. That's what it boiled down to. When you like somebody, you don't want to believe that they don't like you. When you like somebody, you don't want to believe or accept that they don't like you. But you better accept it. Because guess what? Just because you think you like somebody, is that the person that you really like? Do you really know who they really are? Sometimes you gotta ask yourself that. I had a lot of interest in this person, but I really didn't know who they really was. So was I really liking the real them, or was I liking this picture that I got painted in my head of who I think they are? And I'm saying that because that can also help you be able to cut people off. It can also, and yeah, again, it can help you. It can also help you the other way when it comes to cutting people off. And the other way is, she don't know who I really am. This girl don't have no idea of what guy she about to fumble. She don't even know me like that. She thinks she knows. She got a picture of who she think I am, and it don't match up with the one that she like better. So she gonna not pick me and go somewhere else. But she don't even know who I am, and that's what I mean by that. And I don't want y'all to say, when I talk, I'm talking like this hypothetically. I'm not, this shit ain't about me. But I'm just trying to help y'all find easier ways to cut people off. Think about it. How can they really know who you really are? So are they really cutting you off? Because I know people's ego is the reason why they want to keep hanging on to motherfuckers that clearly don't want them, right? Do they really know who you really are? Nah, because they're not close enough to know who you really are. So are they really rejecting you? No. That's why I don't care, people. I understand the game. A woman rejecting me, she's not rejecting me, she's rejecting who she thinks I am. That don't mean that she knows who I really am. So she might think he better, because on the surface level, he fits more criteria of what she wants. But what if she was get to know both of us and I could be the clear winner? But that's not going to happen, because she's not going to do that, because he is the better choice in her mind on the surface level. But it helps me say I'm not chasing her or whatever. She can have me. I ain't tripping. She ain't from God for real. She's from God. She would have picked me. We'd have been together, right? See, it helps me and my ego, and it helps me realize I'm still the best man. Every woman ain't gonna like me, because every woman's preference ain't who I am. Sometimes a woman's preference ain't even a solid dude. Sometimes a woman's presence is a bum. Sometimes a man's presence is a bum. And a lot of y'all women and men don't get it. You out here trying to convince a person to like you that like bums, and you a solid woman or man. And you bruising your ego, and it's sad and shit, but you don't understand the game. Girl, I need to get these men for all I can get. Well, guess what? She not gonna fuck with Juan. Because she gonna see a video like this, like, nah, I can't fuck with him. Now, she not fucking with me because of who I am? Because I'm ugly or some shit? I'm broke, I'm ugly, I'm a bum. Or is it, nah, that motherfucker on some game and I can't run in on him. See, I just dodged another bullet. Look at God, won't he do it? Y'all gotta understand, man, a lot of times, y'all good people with good intention, the Most High is shielding you, man. You just don't see it, because your lust is making you think something is good. It's like a bunch of apples. Let's say you're going to pick some apples, and the ones that you want, or the ones that you think are good, really aren't the good ones. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is this, though. That might come to me in a minute, it might not. The Most High is protecting you from people who you think are the good apples. How can they be a good apple and they're not responding to your text and all this other shit? You constantly arguing with this guy or whatever in a relationship or whatever people got going on out here. How's that a good apple? I know what a lot of y'all are thinking, though. Well, nobody else really wants me, or everybody else cheats and shit, so I might as well just take the bad apple. No, you might as well not take no apple then. If everybody in this world, if every woman in this world is bad, then I just won't have a woman, will I? I'm not gonna settle for a bad woman because every woman in the world bad. No, step your game up. Get on my level. You know what I mean? You gotta get on my level to get me. But the good thing is, if you're looking for a solid woman or man, vice versa, you gotta be on a certain level to get them. This is what I love the most about this self-improvement shit that people don't get. In order to get a woman who's on her shit, 9 times, now I'm talking about a woman on her shit. See, a lot of people confuse that with a good-looking woman. No, a woman who's on her shit, total package, look good and all, right? In order for a man to pull her, you gotta be on a certain level. You gotta qualify. And guess what? Everybody can't get her. So if you a man self-improving, only certain people can get this chick. Y'all not on my level. Y'all down there. See, a lot of y'all dealing with females that all men can get. Even the bottom feeder bums. And this is why you're having an issue. You're wondering why she fucked your man. Because anybody can get her. There's no qualification. The bottom feeder males can fuck. You don't want that, fam. You want the woman that, I had to qualify to get on this level. And you want to deal with the woman who understands that she had to qualify to get a man on your level. Solid women are only going to deal with men on a great level. So it weeds out it doesn't technically weed out the bottom feeder chicks because you could be dumb enough to still deal with them. But it does, to a certain extent, mean that only certain guys can get this type of woman that I can get. Why do y'all want a woman or man that everybody can get and she's texting everybody, He's texting everybody, and that's why you're getting this reply in 5 days type shit and all this shit. Why you want that? You don't want that, man. You guys are fighting a battle within, and you don't understand. It's your ego making you. It's really the devil for real. But we gonna just say ego because some people don't even believe in the devil, whatever, and that's sad. But there's definitely good and evil out this motherfucker. I know that for a fact. You know what I mean? I know God's real. But you're fighting your ego, man. Because if it wasn't about ego, you'd be like, man, this person don't like me, and I'm cool with that. I'm gonna just leave them alone. Instead of, why won't they text me back? And if you don't like me, just say it. Why I gotta tell a woman that? If you don't like me, just say it. She's not gonna say it, cause she gonna use me for my attention. Why the fuck would she say it? Just like at this job, a lot of when there's a new woman or a new female, a lot of times, all the men trying to get at her and shit, she just uses y'all for y'all. I just sit back laughing. 9 times out of 10, she gonna try to get with the guy who ain't even paying her attention. But they don't have game. They don't understand that woman's not gonna say, hey, I really don't even mess with guys at work. You know what I mean? I'll just use y'all for y'all attention. They don't get it. They just simply do not get it. Because some people think in their mind that somebody gonna come up to them and say, hey, I'm just using you, bro, for your attention. Or a man coming up to a female, I'm just using you for sex. You know, that's it. It's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. It's up to you to close that damn door. Stop waiting for these narcissists to close the door. For what? What are you waiting for? It's like you leaving the door open for a motherfucker to fucking play you. It don't make sense. And even if they not playing you and it's just some coincidental shit, then fall back. And if they not playing you, they will come back to you because they wasn't playing you. They genuinely had interest in you. That's why, you know, I do that shit, man. That's why I do that shit. I'm quick to cut off. And I don't feel like, oh, what if I cut her off the wrong one? I can't cut off the wrong one. I can't cut off the wrong one because the wrong one is going to, or the right one is going to say, hey, why he cut me off? Let me find out why. The right one's going, I ain't never met a woman who really liked me who didn't try to like me. It just doesn't exist. I'm going to take it even further. I ain't never knew a woman to like me unless you just like me from a distance and don't say shit type shit, right? But I ain't never met a woman that I interacted with, like texting or some shit, and not knowing if she liked me or not. If she liked me, it was clear. It wasn't all this hesitant shit and all this other shit. The only time I see hesitance and all this other shit is when it's people who really don't like you or they talking to other people. That's why when you cut them off, you'll notice that they don't come back around until later on. And like AMS, if you come back around, I know why and I know what you did last summer. Bitch, you gotta suck a whole lot of dick. Or you can go because I know why you're coming back. You're not fooling me. You knew I existed. You went over there. Now you want to come back over here. And 9 times out of 10, you ain't even coming back over here to deal with me. You just coming back over here for your ego boost. The same thing I've been telling you about in this video. So now somebody made them feel not good enough, but they want to come to you, the one who made them feel good enough, to make them feel good about themselves. When it's a man, it's usually sex. He probably already fucked you already. And when it's a woman, she probably already fucked you using your energy. Sometimes she already fucked you, but a lot of times with the woman, she probably don't want to fuck you. That's why she left in the first place, right? She probably never let you fuck, but it's the energy thing. It's using you for attention and shit. To make her feel better because the other guy made her feel like shit. So now you're doing his job, you know, the one who she gave all the benefits and all the pussy to and all this and all that to. Now she want to run to you and have you do his job. Y'all gotta stop it, bro. Same thing with y'all females. He said he didn't want you. He went over and fucked other women. Now these women don't want to fuck him no more. Now he want to come back to you and try to fuck you and use you for an ego boost and shit, man. These narcissists are not going to close the door. They're not going to come up and say, I don't text you back every 5 to 10 days because I don't want you. They're not going to do that, man. Some people do it because they don't want to hurt you. Then some people do it because of manipulation. They want to keep that door open. If they really liked you, you would know. I ain't never met a woman who really liked me that I didn't know. It's never happened in life. Unless the only way that I can say that happened is if she did like me, but I didn't know because we didn't interact or nothing. I'm talking about when I interact, text or something. I ain't never in my life had a question. Man, does she really like me or not? Is she really interested? It's never happened. It's only happened with the ones who really wasn't interested. And that's why, like I said, when I cut them off, you know what I mean? Or when you cut them off, you're probably not going to hear from them again until, hey, big head, or some dumb shit like that after they've been tossed and had spirits in them from other people. Man, y'all got to stop this shit, man. Y'all got to recognize when God is blessing you and helping you dodge a bullet. See, God can see through people's minds and hearts and shit. You can't. I mean, to a certain extent, especially if you kind of depend on God to help you see it. But for the most part, you're still not God. He could clearly see it. He knows what's what. So you got to trust God, man. You got to say, I think God already exposed this person to me. No, I'm cool. And the thing is, you think you like them a lot, but you got to understand, do you really know who this person is? So do you really like them a lot, or do you like who you think they are a lot? Do you like them a lot, or do you like who you think they are a lot? Right? Or did they not like you? Or did they not like who they think you was? See, there's two things going on. One is you thinking that you like them a lot. And the other is you got to understand that they don't even know you to really make the analysis that they really don't like you. Like, you don't know me. You've rejected who you think I am. You never got close enough to really know who I really am. So therefore, it doesn't bother my ego. Kiss my ass. That's how I feel about it. Your loss. Even if you go get another man, still ain't me. There's only one me. So that means there's only a certain experience that you're going to get. There's no other man can give you the same experience that I can give. They can give you certain things, just like no other woman can give you experience that a certain woman could give you. Yeah, other women could give you certain experiences that other women can, but not the exact, because they're not that person. So, you know what I mean? And when you, even if you like him better and if he treat you like shit or play you for another girl or something, you lost. So I win either way. That's why I don't care. Y'all getting mad and man, you gotta live your life, man. Life is too short to be giving your energy. Remember that video I made not too long ago about the battery draining you? Why you worry about, man? It don't matter why. And they gonna try to come back around. They gonna try to spin the block, but you gotta recognize why. You know what I mean? There was a reason why they started fucking with you, or try to fuck with you, or act like they fucked with you in the first place. But a lot of people just want to build up rosters and shit. And you guys gotta realize that you're a special person. You don't belong in no roster. You know what I mean? You don't belong in no roster, man. You are a whole roster. You by yourself equivalent to a roster. You know what I mean? So let them lose. Hey, I'm out of here, man. Y'all get the point, man. You know what I mean? Close that door. It's up to you. These people are not going to come to you and tell you that they don't like you. It's just not going to happen. Even if man, I've never seen it. If you give a woman free attention, I mean, sometimes they might not act. They might act kind of standoffish and shit, but I've never heard them say, "Nah, I'm not interested. Please don't." If the most they do is just walk away. I've seen them walk away from guys and shit like that who try to give them attention and shit like that, like go away type shit. But in the case of where you've been interacting with people that's usually someone who's not even going to have the audacity to tell you that they're not interested. You know what I mean? They just going to leave that on you. They want you to figure that out, because these type of people are the type of people that want benefits from people. They don't want the people, you know? So why the fuck were they telling themselves? They're not going to do it. A real one will. A real one will straight let you know, or they'll just show you blatantly with their actions, I don't want you, I don't want to talk to you type shit. Space and all that shit. But, and you got to respect that. They're really doing you a favor. You can't even get mad at those. But the ones who act like they was interested and then start doing this shit, y'all just got to block them. You know what I mean? You got to block these people. I won't block a woman who rejected me or some shit like that. But I will block a woman who acted like they was interested and then try to flip. Nah, because you could have succeeded at that deceiving, and I could have fell for that shit. But a woman who was just straight up, like, I don't like you type shit, I can respect that 100%.